Hey YouTube, this is Miss Knowledge coming to you. I just want to say a couple things that I had going on in my mind that I wanted to express. I've been noticing the last couple years there is no value, there is no appreciation, there is no self-respect, no self-worth with the women nowadays in this Western society culture that we live in. Um, the norm is the woman, because she's in power, and because we done stripped our black men of them having a say so, and somewhat in a sense demasculated them. They don't have a say so I'm talking about so many different things, but I'm talking about women, and particularly female and male relationships. And I know this is a big one. This is a real big one. I want to talk about women, how they have no accountability and responsibility for themselves, for their sexual nature, for what they do. Everybody in this world, not except for maybe there's a couple exceptions, um, live in this world where they can just have as many sex partners and do whatever they want. And guess what? This is your life, and you can do whatever you want. But see, here's the thing about it. Later on down the line, when you've been wore out, in and out, mentally, physically, emotionally, and everything else, what do you have to offer to somebody? And to a man that's successful or whatever he may be in his life, why should he have to deal with that? Why should he have to deal with that headache? I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to drop a little dime on y'all one time real quick. I hear a lot of women talking sometimes in beauty shops and just in general at workplaces and, wherever I'm at. I hear a lot of women, bitter, sad, evil, angry, negative ass women, where all they want to sit up and do is bash men, and particularly black men. And I don't really hang and vibe with women that's like that. The ones that's the negative Nancy's that always got something negative to say, she would have to kick rocks. She couldn't be around me. And the only reason why I say that is because that's conducive to my health and to what I believe in and my goals, my aspirations. So women that sit around and bash men 24/7, don't have nothing positive or anything to say about them, be careful about who you picking and about the women, okay? Because if this woman is toxic and all she is talking about is negative things, never talking about anything of life, productivity, growing, evolving, change, direction, none of those things, now you can do what you want. I'm just saying, you just have to look and evaluate and look at everything for what it's for. A lot of the times we moving and we ain't really looking, and we ain't looking in the right direction. We ain't looking to see where we just slipped and fell at. It was a big ass hole right there, but you didn't take time to look and see that it was a hole, and you could have avoided that. But because you didn't, you walked right into it. So this is a little message to the men too, make sure the person that you picking is of quality. You know what I mean? And I'm going to drop another little dime on you guys. You got a lot of women, and I'm going to break them down in characters. Excuse me, not characters. I'll break them down in terms for you. You have your bottom feeders of women. Don't care the race of the woman. Just bottom feed. Now, this particular woman, broad, hoe, whatever you want to call her, she's going to be the lowest of the bottom. You know how like you have at the ocean, you have the nasty catfish and everything around that's at the bottom of the sea, and it eats everything. This is the bottom feeder. She don't care who, how, when, where, and how. She's pretty much about nothing. She doesn't have any goals, maybe have no aspirations. Don't see herself as seriously. Don't take herself seriously. Anything she is about is probably about greeding and scamming and getting over and trying to use and manipulate motherfuckers. It's a lot of characters that we can talk about that. That's the minimum of it. You got your 87, which she's a bit above the bottom feeder. She may have one or two goals. She may have did some things in her life, but she's still low budget. She's still ratchet. She's still loud, obnoxious. Can't tell her nothing. You can't reason with her. She has her own state of mind, her own thinking. She'll never listen to you or anything that what you have to say that's about positive or anything about change. A little bit above that, you got your 89. Now your 89, she ain't like the bottom feeder. She ain't like the 87. Like I said, they all can come, all these different women can come in still different characteristics. You can have your 91, which is the premium, which this woman could be about goals. She could be a boss. She could be an entrepreneur. She could have a lot of different things, but she still break down characteristics that break down just like with the bottom feeder. Let me just touch back on this. Now your 89, she might have some goals about her. She might be family orientated. She might have some things going on about herself. She still look maybe for people to validate her, like her friends, like her co-workers, like her mama, like her daddy. She looks for validation. She can't look within herself and see that she's great on her own and alone, and she's strong, and she has all these different good qualities about her, yet she puts all of her validation in other people. Now I'm going to jump around. I wanted to talk about the 91s. The 91s, and this is terms and breaking down women. She might be the most, on a scale 1 to 10, maybe a 10. She got her shit together. She got her family in order. She got a businesses she works. She's about change. She has a lot of different positive go-getter mentality and mindset about her. You know, when you got a caliber like that, you got a lot of women that's out here that's like that. You got a lot of women out here that's 91s. They're very bossy, might be controlling, run shit, in charge, HBIC, know what she wants out of life, got goals, aspirations, dreams. She's probably living them. She probably has a 6-figure income in her bank account. Who knows? But let me tell you a little something. Most of these women are some of those 91s that's very, very, very at a high top caliber and a very, very successful woman. She's a lonely woman. Yeah, I said it. She's a lonely one. She got everything she wants. She got a car. She got a house. She got a nice job. She got nice clothes. She wear nice shoes. She got a lot of material shit. Shit that please her. Shit that she just buy off of emotions. But what she don't got is that strong black man. Or a man, period. See, this is where the gang flip at. In the 1960s, back in that era, they was promoting be with your man. Love your black man. Build with your king. Take care of that king. Y'all come together. Y'all come together under one household. You guys raise children together. But since this little feminist shit kicked in, that shit didn't do nothing but bring harm, destruction, and chaos to the black community. And even I know this. But I'm going to break it down to you. Like I said, I'm just dropping a little bit of game for y'all out there that's listening to me and that's trying to get this and try to understand this. Old lady told me a long, long time ago, there's 2 ways you can pay a man. Number 1 is what's in between your legs. And number 2 is with your pocketbook, bitch. So look at how far we done came. And even nowadays, we are in norms where being crazy, being insane, being a lunatic is acceptable. It's actually honored to praise a motherfucker and they dysfunction. And that's so silly and absurd. But, you know, these are reflections. These are reflections from Miss Knowledge. I hope this video reaches you guys in a timely manner. Peace and take care. Love and blessings. Ace.